All right, guys, what's going on? It is Conversionly review time. We got Devon here. He's an HVAC owner. Quick background on Devon. He has a couple of different locations in the United States. He's seen some really good success, and he's going to share a success that he's had with Conversionly. So let's dive right in, Devon. Devon, I got 3 questions for you, my man. First off, what are some of the results that you've had so far with Conversionly? Let's hit us with some big wins.
So I started with Conversionly in January of 23, and we launched in towards the end of mid to end February. And already the projections for this year, to be transparent, we were at about $1 million in revenue last year. And with this system, I'm confident that we can get to $2 million this year. We're starting to book out our calendars very well. Our booking rates have gone way up, and I've even had to hire another salesman to keep up with the type of leads and bookings we're getting.
That's awesome, Devon. And I'm going to break my promise here. I said 3 questions, but I got a follow-up question for that.
Yeah.
So this is 1A, or that was 1A. This is 1B. So what do you feel like was the biggest lever that you pulled going from 1 million to 2 million? Like with all the stuff that we were able to work on, what do you feel like was the biggest thing that made you have that shift?
Again, the Conversionly system is one of the biggest levers I've pulled this year, and well worth the investment, solely because, and I've said to Zach and Justin in the past, that if I'm convinced if the business owner puts in the time and effort and truly engages in all the opportunities and coaching calls and tech calls, that you guys are like teaching us how to fish. You're not, giving us the fish, that whole analogy we've all heard. And I know that now, I'm creating my own funnels and systems and automations. And that's because, like I said, you put in the time and you'll get the results. So just being able to book our calendars out last year, it was hard to keep consistent work booked out. So I had to play the manpower game of flexing manpower and bringing in subcontractors and stuff when needed. But this year I'm able to, like I said, I brought on another sales guy because we're booking out our calendar now. So when you start booking 50 plus hours a week, you can keep scaling. And I know that, I hope, I'm projecting, 2x return for the next few in revenue growth, doubling every year for the next 2-3 years would be, and isn't uncommon in the HVAC industry. So exciting stuff. And I really appreciate all the coaching and the team at Conversionly. You're everybody from your text to sales call to creative. You guys help your customers along the way, and it's outstanding program and process, and to the point where you guys are launching 2.0. And I appreciate the fact that even though I had already bought a customer, that I think you guys just go above and beyond and try to help your clients out any way you can. So appreciate that.
Well, Devon, I appreciate the kind words, but I can't take all of the credit. There is, like you said it yourself, there is a big part of this equation that you play a part in. And it's awesome to have a client like you that actually executes and, does the things that they need to do, right? Because if you don't execute, then it's going to be hard to get those results. So I appreciate that. Thank you. All right. That was question 1A and 1B. I'm going to go to question 2A and 2B. So walk me through, let's go back in time a little bit, right before you signed up with Conversionly. What were your biggest problems that you were trying to solve? And that's 1A and then, or 2A, and then 2B is what specifically had you tried before? So biggest problems that you were trying to solve, and what had you tried before to solve those problems?
So, and this kind of goes off of question 1, but again, I was having problems attracting top talent in our industry. And we all know you're only as good as your team. And so to attract the top talent in the HVAC world, you have to fill their schedule. They want those opportunities and those customers and bookings to go after. And now that we're booking out more, and I was able to show how many leads, how many bookings, that's how I attracted our latest salesmen, what we call a comfort advisor. And now we're attracting better talent and creating a better culture. So it's exciting stuff. And I think that I can just keep on, like I mentioned, keep scaling this.
Gotcha. Yeah. And what what did you try before? Like solving those problems, specifically like with marketing and sales and growing and booking
Sure.
appointments.
Yeah, I had done the social media, Facebook ads and Google ads and even paid advertising in terms of direct mail. I mean, I've tried pretty much every form of advertising, aside from maybe big enough or didn't want the deep enough pockets to do billboards. But aside from billboards, I've pretty much tried every form of advertising, even radio. And I just wasn't getting like the consistent results I'm getting with the Conversionly system and the processes that you guys have put in place, because it's just more robust every step of the way than trying to run ads on Facebook and then follow up with all those leads. Your system is much more automated, and with the call setters you put in place for our team or helped us hire, they're outstanding as well. And it's encouraging to see when now I have it down, and now I've been running it for about 6 weeks. We have it down. I wouldn't call it a science, but I know that I can pull the lever of more ad spend is going to get more leads, and then more leads going to be more bookings, and all those rates are somewhat consistent now, whereas before in my business there wasn't the consistency I needed in order to, we'd be busy like any HVAC company in Phoenix would be busy, during this hot summer months. But to have 12 months booked, I'm excited with this system. The first year, what this will bring in what we call the shoulder season. So I guess I can't recommend it enough. And I truly believe that, again, if the owner puts in the time and dedication into this Conversionly system, that you can, 2x your revenue. In my case, going from 1 to 2 million inside a year is pretty outstanding.
Nice. Yeah, that's a good feeling to have, knowing that you have that consistency to ramp up if you need to, right?
Yeah.
So last question, promise there's not a or a B here. I want you to just kind of go back and put yourself in the shoes of when you were going through the buying process, right? When you were like, when you saw our ad or when you got on a call with us and you were making a decision, right? So why did you choose Conversionly versus maybe going with a couple of other people that you may have looked at?
That's a great question. I did look at a couple other options and opportunities. I'm pretty detail oriented, and in my research of your team, sometimes I always say you gotta swing the bat in life, and so some things is a little bit in marketing, especially. I realize, and I've spent a lot of ad spend and marketing dollars, but this I can honestly say is probably some of the best money I've spent on marketing in all my years in business. So awesome. I highly recommend it.
Well, thanks, Devon. I appreciate it. Any last words?
No, I'm going to continue on with your system, and still each day I'm learning from your team and processes, and I'm excited for where I can take my businesses here in 23 and the future.
Yeah, man, we're excited to work with you. All right, guys, that is the review. We'll see you guys later.